Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been in a bit of trouble, so I've not been around really. Finally been to the hospital for my leg issues and spent a bit of time in there. Didn't really solve the problem, so we're still investigating that. I like that. That's just we're not sure if we can fix it, so we'll just carry on looking into it, apparently. Secondly, there was an episode that I did record some weeks ago, but obviously I went into that, and then also work got mental. I put in nearly 200 extra hours last month trying to get something done, which goes live on Tuesday the 11th, and I will never have to worry about it again. It'll be somebody else's problem. Oh, it's nearly 2 months late. But when you're dealing with government level projects, that's what happens. It's just the way it goes. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things sort of changed and happened, and then you guys weren't part of it, and I'm really sorry about that. It sucks. I don't like doing it. But right, let's carry on. So what we were oh, excuse me. What we were attempting to do previously was get ourselves ready for making our ME machines, and we're making a bunch of uranium for that. So we got some uranium rods. I'm not wearing the right gear right now. Let's go put on the gear. Oh, I don't actually know if I have the gear anymore. Right, so yeah. One of the things that I did, and you'll notice it just around here, is that I put in all these carpenter's blocks with glowstone. But unfortunately that doesn't seem to stop mob spawning, or at least doesn't prevent it entirely. Ah, okay, this is still here. That's good. And so I ended up losing quite a bit of stuff to things, like especially coming off of these elevator blocks. Right down here. Usually by the time I came back to this place, there was a creeper or two or three even freaking waiting for me. And I lost pretty much all of this at one point. And you know, a couple other things. I had to rebuild this floor a bit. But you can see where I've gone. I want carpenter's blocks to do all the lighting, but that just doesn't seem to work. It's just not good enough, which is a real problem. So I'm gonna have to think of a better lighting solution. For now, we've got two of these running. One I've just switched back on. The system doesn't really cope with two at the minute. I need to think of better power, or I need to get better power. And that would be the more accurate thing. So let's just grab all these. And then I need to throw in some more. The quad ones, it's simply that you just can't have as many as I want in here, so I did look into nuclear reactor setups, but yeah. Oh, hello. So all these, they're going to take me forever to deal with, so I might need to make multiple nuclear reactors just to try and do that, and I kind of want to set up like a weird power plant thing. Sort that out. But we also have a bunch more in here, so we just need to keep making these. I can't remember how many it is I'm going to need. Let's take a quick gander. I should really look into automating that thing. Pop you back on. These and these. Where did I put? I'm sure. Oh no, these are the resonant energy cells. What am I doing? Yeah. So to make, let's recap, because it's been a month. It's been a month at least. So we need to make the wrench, right? Is it quartz wrench? Yeah. So just quartz wrench, right? Which requires the enriched scenarium. Hey, Kiwi. Right. That is easy to make. We can make a whole bunch of that, no problem. fact, we should probably get on that and do that because we're going to need a lot of this. And Sonarium, which is glowstone into a molecular transformer that receives 1,000,000 energy. Okay, alright. So let's take a look at the molecular. It's not really all that bad. It's not all that bad at all. Just requires me to sit there and use the metal former a lot. Just make sure I've got nothing floating about in these. Got a lot of normal uranium. I think we are needing to make a lot of other stuff. There's just so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. So how do we get that? How did I get this plutonium to begin with? Can't remember. What? Alright, none of this is processed yet. I bet those... yeah, so they give me some. Okay, alright. Crisis averted. Hello, Pete. Alright, so I'm going to set up and start making the molecular transformer. I've got a decent amount of steel production going on as well, so we can start to jump into some of the other stuff that requires steel. But I really want to get my ME system back up and running, get it running at all, so I can start to really process all the stuff that we have. There's just so much stuff here, and this stuff is messy. And I really want this room to be an information center rather than a storage room, because I looked at it and I thought, oh, well, sorting all these out, that's going to be a pain. At least I have a decent amount of materials now. Oh, not enough of those. So I'm going to get started on the molecular transformer, and we'll be back in a second. Right, so... God, I think it's been a couple of hours now, but I finally got everything I need. These things took the longest, but there's a whole lot of annoying things you have to do just to get stuff going. Glowstone, that's what I want. Glowstone. Pop. Alright, I hope this thing can use RF. I'm pretty sure it can. It looks like it's that sort of level of things. Advanced solar panels probably can just interface directly with RF. So I'm going to pop you on there. And put that in there. It can't. Okay, pickaxe is fine. Alright, that is a bit upsetting. I would have thought it'd been able to interface directly, but apparently it doesn't. So let's take a look at... I believe that the transformer is will literally just let me go straight to it. Where do I have transformers? I have an MV one. I've got some HV wire. Let's see. Any HV. Oh, not HV. No, apparently not. Okay, so let's take a look. HV transformer, which is aluminium and clay. I'm sure I have hardened clay floating around. I do. And aluminium, we definitely have some of that. Yeah. And I think my mouse is dying. So if we put this in, this should just work directly. I'm really going to be disappointed if I can't, if I have to use glass cables or something. Aha! Right, so that, ooh, sparkly glowy. Right, so you'll notice that over here, I no longer have a few things. That is because a creeper came along and blew them all up, upsetting me greatly. But this is going to go pretty quickly, actually. I could probably just dump in straight up glowstone. Right, so we'll let that do its thing. And we're going to get a stack of glowstone. We'll just put that in there, leave that in. Well, we're only 11 minutes in. Wow. I've been so efficient. So, yeah. Stack of glowstone, that will sort that out. And we'll have a whole bunch of Sonarium. I imagine 9 million EU is going to take a long time to get. So 200 EU tick, that's what? 4,000 EU every second. And yeah, that's going to take a long time. Wow. Okay, well, it will take about as much time as all the steel does. So that's going to be good. I think of something to do in the meantime. Oh, well, we will need to rebuild all the processing stuff. Great. So good. So good. Is there an RF? I suppose it really does come down to us just using these all the time. Using these. And that is HV, isn't it? And that's the MG. Okay, yeah. I suppose it will just come down to us using these and put it into like a bat box or a transformer or something and then build a glass cable network around it, but this is going at a reasonable pace. So we are a little bit closer to this enriched Sonarium alloy. So that, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. This is the pain. This right here. That means to make this single hammer, we need 16 iridium. So, oh no, we need more. We need an entire stack of iridium, which means we need a stack of mox fuel and a stack of RTG. And that takes 3 full plutonium each, and we have 18. So we need 6 stacks of plutonium. 6 stacks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is there any other way to get this stuff? No. You either do quad fuel rods. Ugh, okay. Tell you what, I'm going to end this episode here. It's going to be a short one. I'm finally back home and everything is sorted. My life is mostly back on track. Blah blah blah. Oof, I've had a tough month. September was rough, really rough. Like, absolutely draining. But I am around. I am home. It is good to be back. Anyway, I'm going to figure out some better ways we can do plutonium generation, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Catch you later.